everybody, it's your girl Crystal Robinson here with another All Things Marriage. welcome back for you guys who are returning. For those who have not ever seen, who've never seen a video of ours, welcome. Okay, this is All Things Marriage again. I'm Crystal Robinson. My husband is not here with me today. However, I got some stuff for you guys. All right. It's been a while. It's been a couple weeks. And we do apologize, but we're adjusting to our new schedules, right, guys? If you know what we mean, give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, put it in the comment section. And we have to adjust to our new schedules, right? I know I have increased in my activities of being out of the home. And my husband is further away from home now since we bought the new house. So therefore, we're adjusting, guys, okay? And weekends are packed for other stuff, right? Ministry, family. So pray our strength, guys. We love you. We miss you guys. We're constantly having conversations, right? We're constantly talking about different things, but we're just not recording it. So sorry. One day we'll get it all on camera, right? And share it with you guys. But here I am. How are you guys doing today? I can say for myself, I am extremely tired. I'm extremely tired. I came in the house and I was just like, I'm going for a nap. I actually am supposed to be at my client's house, but my client is not home herself. Okay. She ended up doing her own thing. We'll have to have a conversation about that when I do see her. But thank God I was able to actually come home because I was actually tired. I had a headache for a majority of the day. And I had longer hours at my internship today. So I basically worked a full hour, 8 hours of work today. No breaks or anything like that. And then I was going to run. I had to get my oil changed today, right? And that was actually like a last minute thing. I got in my car and it was like, ding, you need to go like right now, or your engine's going to lock up, right? So I had to hurry up and make an appointment. So instead of doing what I normally do after getting off my internship, which is grabbing a late lunch and heading to the bank for other things, and then preparing myself mentally for my client, I had to immediately go from internship to oil change, sitting there, and then getting a call from my client's guardian and saying that she wasn't home. So although I had to sit and wait for my oil change, I was able to not have to go to my client's house. So anyway, guys, I came in. I was planning on coming straight home and taking a nap, but I said that I was going to do this video, and yes, I needed to do the video because we have to work on our own stuff just as much as we work on other people's stuff, right, guys? Just as much as I help other individuals improve in their lives, I need to make sure that I'm doing the same thing for me and what it is that me and my husband have a vision for our household. So, which leads me to the topic and conversation that I wanted to talk to you guys about. May is actually Mental Health Awareness Month. So therefore, it's a time to talk about mental health. I mean, we should be talking about these things anyways, but it's a time where we're just outwardly being expressive about mental health. Get your mental health checked, or get your mental health in check. Try different things. How are you feeling? Is this thing an issue? It's okay to seek counselors. It's okay to seek therapy. All of the different, you're going to probably hear and see a lot of things about the different disorders and mental health issues that are common, that are, stricken, or that's not the word I wanted to use, but that is affecting so many lives in different ways. And it has increased over the years. I was just actually talking to a coworker at my internship today, and how with my clients actually, and how it has increased the need for mental health counselors, therapists, medications. So many individuals, young and old, are experiencing so many different mental health issues, and it's not that it wasn't the case years ago, but it's just now I feel like we're being a little bit more open and a little bit more vocal about, yeah, I'm experiencing this. Yes, I'm struggling in this area. And I don't know how to um help myself. I don't know how to get out of this, and I'm looking for help. I need help. So yeah, I think we're a bit more vocal about it than we were years ago. Um and so I wanted to talk to you guys because we've had the theme of leading in excellence, right? For the year 2023. And a part of the 2 weeks that we haven't did our lives is a part of, mental health. It's a part of realizing, hey, I don't have as much time as I thought I was going to have. And instead of overloading myself, I'm going to try to figure out how to readjust and how to plan accordingly so that I can get the things that I need to do done, but I'm not overwhelmed to the point of exhaustion, to burnout, feeling overwhelmed, feeling possibly depressed, feeling anxious because I feel as though it's going to turn out so terrible. This is going to go bad. This is going to end, not well. So in speaking of mental health awareness, the month of May is for us to take a hard look at, am I being affected? Is someone in my family, is anyone that I love being affected by mental health issues? And how can I help them? Because it doesn't always take medication. It doesn't always take therapy or counseling, professional anyway. Sometimes it could take, I just need a vacation. I just need time to get away from the mundane, the 9 to 5, the Monday through Fridays, the responsibilities of life, and just enjoy the creations of God, right? Um, and so we didn't try to force ourselves. Like we talked about it, we was just like, we're gonna record, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. And I even recorded some things on my phone, and it was just like, it's okay if I don't post. Now, I'm not saying that for those of you that, you look forward to our videos, you enjoy our videos. It's not saying that I don't care about, you want to see our videos and see our content, but it's just, and I tell parents this all the time, like, you can't pour from an empty cup. You know what I'm saying? Even in ministry, you're giving all of yourself, and then you have nothing for you. You don't have anything for your family. It's not doing anybody a service, a good service for you to empty yourself completely, unless you're at the feet of the Father, and that's a different story, right? But it's not doing you any good to deplete yourself in ministry for other people and then have nothing for yourself and have nothing for your family. Because a lot of the times we can be on zero, and then it's just like, I don't feel like praying. But and it's just like, whoa, wait a minute. I can't pray to my Father. I can't spend time with my Father because I depleted myself doing ministry work that I'm saying is supposed to be for the Father. But I don't have that time. And this is for me. Like, I'm like, the Lord is speaking through me, to me, for me, right? We just deplete ourselves and don't have time for God. And I don't think that's right. It doesn't help us. And it doesn't help us help other people. And it surely doesn't help God. You know what I'm saying? So the ways that we lead in excellence in 2023 is by realizing when enough is enough and when I need a break, when I need to reach out to someone and say, hey, do you have 15 minutes to spare? I really need someone to talk to. I really need someone to confide in about what it is that I'm feeling. I don't understand why I'm feeling this way. I don't know what has triggered it. I don't know what has brought it about. But this is how I'm feeling. In some cases, it's I don't know how I feel. I just feel as though something has to change, right? If you've ever been in that point in your life, it's like, I don't know if I need a break. I don't know if I want to, for some people, I don't know if I want to divorce them. I don't know if I want to just give my children up for it. And it may seem extreme, right? But some people have those feelings. They may be fleeting. They may stand or stay for a couple of days, a couple of months, a couple of weeks. However, we need to discuss it. We need to talk about it with a trusted confidant that we can really just say, I need to say this. I need to be vulnerable in this moment. I need to feel how I feel without being judged, right? And I know a lot of us do not have that. I know a lot of us do not have it. That's why mental health, the crisis of mental health is so big right now because a lot of people don't know who to trust with what. And it may not be because that individual that they want to share with or have shared with it just doesn't want to be there to help. Sometimes we don't know how to help, right? Sometimes one person doesn't know what to say, how to feel. The other person doesn't know what to do, how to say. I know for myself, during the grieving process, when people, when they lose family members, it is like this weird thing for me because it's not weird for people to lose people. It's very heartbreaking. I don't want anybody to, misunderstand what I'm saying. It's not the weird part of the losing people. It's a part of life. It happens. And it's heartbreaking when it does. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do to help console a person. And I've lost people before, and I knew in the moment when I was grieving and when it was fresh, I knew what I needed. And it was usually just somebody to be there. But on the other end, on the other side, it seems so awkward. Like, what am I supposed to say? Everybody's saying, I'm sending you my condolences and I'm praying for you. Everybody is saying this. And sometimes it means nothing because the grief is so great, right? And then other times it's all you need to hear. It's all you need to know is somebody is thinking of you. And so if I'm being honest, sometimes it's weird for me to know what should I do now? Should I hug you now? Should I call you now? Should I just send you a text? It's weird for me because I don't know, because I understand how great grief can be. And sometimes people can get agitated and irritated and overwhelmed, honestly, with all of the outpouring of love and I'm calling you and do you need this? It can be overwhelming. You have the grief and then you have the overwhelming of everybody trying to just make sure that you're okay and trying to show you that they love you. It can be overwhelming. So it's weird for me to try to figure out, okay, I don't want to be the overwhelming person, right? I don't want to grieve you even more, but I need to know that I'm there for you. And I understand people will say, well, I'm just going to be overwhelmed because I need you to know that I'm there for you. So however you do it, that's how you do it. I'm just saying, for me, sometimes it feels weird, but we need those individuals, and I might have went down on a tangent, guys, but we need those individuals that we can trust, and we need those individuals to know that they can trust someone with that information, that they can release that information. And there are other ways to release the feelings that you have other than telling individuals, right? You have I have two clients that I see in the evening. I have one who's supposed to be journaling, right? She's supposed to have a journal, and she's supposed to write her feelings and her emotions down, right? A journal. We gave these out in our love conference the first year, 2021, and we got so many good feedbacks from, they love the notebook, they love notebooks, they love writing in their journals. And as you can see, we have our own little things, right, that we write in them as well. So we don't just give them out to you guys and say, here, y'all use them. No, we use them ourselves. We have a lot of planning. We have a lot of notebooks, okay? We have a lot of planning and a lot of thoughts that we have, and we pour it out on the page because that releases us. Now, there's still thoughts, there's still feelings, but we get to work them out on paper. We get to see them. We get to hold them, right? And sometimes it pushes us to go forward with our plans, my list. And sometimes it stops us. And sometimes it says, let's readjust, let's rearrange, let's go back to the planning board and figure out how can we execute this thing effectively, right? Sometimes I have one client who is doing a video journal, and she's doing that because she needs to see herself, right? And this is a part of, my husband actually told me to do this for our videos, right? I got stuck. But to see yourself, and it's a video that a guy did as well. He said, record yourself, see yourself to improve your communication skills. See yourself, watch it back, record yourself, watch it back. And every time you watch it like 5 or 6 times. And every time you watch it, you focus in on something different. One, you focus on your facial expressions, your hand movements, right? Your body language. Then you focus on your voice, your tone. How do you say things? And then you focus on the length and all of the words that you use, all of that stuff, right? And it gets you to not only see yourself more clearly, right? And hear your thoughts, and to see your thoughts and to feel your thoughts a little bit better, but it helps you to plan how it is or what it is that I need to do from this step forward, right? I'm mad, I'm angry today. Okay, well, why are you angry, right? So I'll say, I'm angry today because, and it sounds elementary, but it works. If we do the work, it works. I feel upset today because I got out of bed late and it just threw everything off, right? So now we can understand, okay, well, I got out late, I felt thrown off. Well, now I can understand why I snapped at my husband, right? A little bit better, because I felt rushed. So him asking me to do something made me feel like, oh, I'm piling more stuff on, right? I'm now feeling overwhelmed on top of frustration, right? And it's not my husband who frustrated me. It's not even my husband who made me feel overwhelmed, right? So now I can go back to the drawing board and say, now I need to go either apologize to him if I, snapped at him wrong, or if I just felt the feeling and didn't say anything, I can now approach it with helping him and assisting him with whatever he asked me for in a more positive, light-free, loving manner, right? So in the month of May, again, we're talking about mental health and how we can improve our mental health, but we're also leading in excellence. So we have to see ourselves. We have to know ourselves. We have to know when some things they're unbalanced. They're getting, again, like I've said, overwhelmed. I'm feeling like I'm cluttered. Things are just piling on top of each other. And how can I lead in excellence if I'm just all over the place? If I'm not organized, if I'm feeling down, depressed, if I'm feeling angry and frustrated. And those are some of the mild mental health issues that can grow into other things. You know, some of the extremes is schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, bipolar disorder, and all of these things, even ADHD, can be severe sometimes if we're not properly treating those things. And therefore, when we try to go throughout our lives and our day-to-days with individuals, we start seeing ourselves in situations where it's like, how did I get here? Why am I now arguing with my coworker? Why am I now cutting somebody off and cursing them out in traffic? And it leads to we're tired, we're drained, emotionally, we're just all over the place, we're exhausted, and we're not leading to excellence, and we're not taking care of our mental health. We're just not doing it. And I know it can be difficult, it can be strange, it can be frightening, it can be scary to say and to be vulnerable in somebody's space, whether you know them, whether they're a professional counselor or not, or that you do know them, and you're taking your relationship with them to another level to say, you know, I really am struggling with my emotions. I really feel on a daily basis that I just can't control my emotions. I burst out crying. I want to isolate myself. And sometimes it can be scary, but we have to find the strength to reach out and ask for help, whether it's with our spouses, our significant others, or whether it's with a sibling or a parent or a best friend. We have to say, I'm not okay. I cannot lead my life in excellence. I cannot be great. I cannot succeed and be successful in this space. I need help. I need somebody to talk to. I need somebody to I love laminate with. I need somebody who just will sit in my feelings with me and would allow me to just pour these things. The scripture tells us that we're supposed to bear one another's burdens, right? We're supposed to be there for one another, to help one another and to restore them, right, back to a good place. That doesn't necessarily mean, oh, I was sinning and you're restoring me back to a place of righteousness, right? But it means I'm depressed. I'm depressed and I need somebody to help me to become happy and healthy again. Now, happiness is up to you, right? It's on you. However, when you say I need help, that's you taking that ownership. I need somebody to help me. And the part of me that's helping myself is telling you that I need help, right? So we have to get to a place that we're comfortable enough. And if we're not comfortable enough, we're desperate enough to get the help that we need. And then on the other end, we need to make sure that we're the friend that we want to be if and when we're in their position. We need to be safe spaces for individuals to come and say, I need help. If you can't help me, point me into the direction of somebody who can, and keep what I've told you to yourself and God. Pray about it, console me, and then find somebody who's going to also pray about it, console me, and help me, right? So, in the month of May, I'm going to be talking about mental health. All right, guys. I'm going to be talking about mental health individually as well as in your relationships and in your families, because it is so important that we, for real, break the stigma, break the stereotypes, and really understand that mental health is for everybody. Positive mental health is for everybody. Everybody has a mental health. And if we experience life, we're going to need some help at some point in time in our lives. Okay? So be great, be excellent, check on your mental health, do something this month to help you be a better, happier, spiritually free individual. Okay, guys? Whether that's journaling, like I said, you can do video diaries, you can do journal books. You can, everybody does it, exercise, right? I need to do more of it. Don't talk about me, but that's true. Exercising, going out just for a brisk walk, being outside, being outside in God's creation. I'm not even gonna preach to y'all, but that's just a whole different piece. Okay, so do something for you. I'll be posting if time permits. Okay, but I will, because I want to do it and I need to push myself to do it. I will be posting different coping skills, coping strategies to help you figure out, what could work for you. And you have to actually try it, right? You have to actually try it. A lot of things may not work, but you have to put the foot forward to actually try it. I know my clients, I did deep breathing exercises with them, and they just want to, and it doesn't work. It's like, well, you're not doing it properly, right? You got to take your time. You have to focus, and they don't like that. They got to focus on breathing. You got to focus on what you're thinking about, and you have to relax your body, right? They don't like that. They don't like that, right? And it's partially because it's uncomfortable for them. It feels weird to them, right? But in order for it to work, you have to be intentional and dedicated and open to trying it, right? So, guys, be on the lookout for the tips, for the mental health tips. Help somebody out this month and forever. Help yourselves out. Contact a therapist if you need therapists. I have a therapist that I can refer you to. In Virginia, of course, I do know a couple places that do telehealth. My husband and I do coaching, life coaching. So if you want coaching, you can hit us up and we can coach you through whatever space that you are in this life. But be good to you guys. And until next time, if you're new here, subscribe to our channel, like this video, share this video, comment below if you have any questions, or if you just want to chime in on the conversation of mental health. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and hopefully hubby will be back next time to help us talk about mental health. All right. So again, bye guys.